Greetings, ClutzyGamer here. So once again, let's try to do a favor for a friend.
Move it.
Now that we hopefully will not be interrupted again. So we're just going to find some ingredients from a missing transport using our Witcher senses. Should be easy enough, right? Great. Drowners and a water hag, of course. Not what I meant to do. But you know me. When all else fails, attach some oils, cast some Quinn. You are good to go.
Drowners and a water.
Oh crap. They... Not too difficult. Pretty sure you can consider me the Slayer of the Century. Maybe.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Nope, wrong direction.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Can't be before I'll explain when this made it.
Looks like it could be this. Just a rot fiend? I mean, I guess if you're not, a trained witcher, then these guys will be a little bit harder to deal with. Oh, well, gotta get away from that. Alright, let's get back to Kiera. Tally-ho, Roach! Tally-ho! Nope, I'm not going to take on any bandits right now.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Those substances you wanted.
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later.
Huh.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Oh my. What are we in for?
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Decaying within capable.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
Smart idea.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one
Oh
slipper,
my.
so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming.
Aha.
It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Sounds good to me.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
Oh, yes.
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Another race? Like, gotta... I like to try to make us race in this game. Tell you what, this sure is lovely scenery. Better speed up if I want to stay ahead of her and win.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Wonder about that. As long as I just stay ahead of her, I should be fine. Yay, I won! Experience points, yay!
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Aha!
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Interesting.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Vikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about.
Perhaps.
I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
Aha!
So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then
Oh,
close your
Geralt.
eyes and count to 10.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Still gotta work for it, old
Wanna play
boy.
hide and seek? Why not? Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
Oh, Geralt. Now don't worry, y'all ain't gonna see nothing. Cause I'm not gonna push.
Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
If y'all care to see stuff, then y'all can go wherever you need to go. But I ain't gonna be facilitating that. And that's all you're gonna get, my
Found
friends.
me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
And whatever happens, happens, my friend.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Tell me.
Dragon something, I bet.
No. It has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Well, that's cheap. That is cheap. It's not nice. That's a low blow to do to someone. It's essentially like, well,
Kira?
let's close her back to normal.
Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Vikyle. The tower.
It's all one big circle. It was all one big room. Yay, experience points. So let me first do some saving. And in fact, when I played this, I was kind of in a hurry. I'm gonna need to take a break for a second. It's like that's what we're gonna be doing. So this is the last of this chain of quests, essentially, that are missable. So I will have cleared that. I think there's only 2 more that are missable in this region that I need to worry about. Done good so far. Probably would have been easier to get a boat, but I just figure, why not have a morning swim at 4 a.m.? I would hate this, man. Like, sunrise at 4 a.m.? It'd be horrible. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. I guess swim, 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 swim. Don't run into the beams. I'm so funny. So funny. Don't know why his gloves and boots were off. It's kind of an interesting little thing that happened. Sorry, creatures. I'm not in the mood to fight. I'm in the mood to figure out what's happening.
light. Top floor of the tower.
Not a good sign. 45 experience points. Yay! Uh-huh. Aha, the scrolls, it looks like.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Wouldn't trust him. Would not trust him.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception
Especially
for
after
me.
those last witch hunters
have
we
to.
faced last
I
round.
have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day.
Oh, refined
Cross the
living.
Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later.
Guess once you do, you can't go back, right?
Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
Yeah!
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed.
That's right.
So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yay!
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Yay! Probably better that the witches go to where the witches are anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I want to go... First I want to save. And I want to look at something. Is the room where it is? Yeah. That door. What does it lead to? Because it was locked. Can't be. Oh, that kind of hurt. Ooh, there's a little house. Ooh. Things, items, riches beyond. Flawless sapphire. That's definitely worth some money. May need to do a little more searching. Nope, it's locked. Can't put it down. Well, at least I know like where that door goes now. It's not really a big mystery. It's just on the other side of it. Ogrid oil. That'll be helpful. I faced a few Ogrids, I think. If I remember correctly. Hybrid oil. I think hybrids are I think a werewolf would fall into that, so that's very helpful actually. I normally ignore like all these manuscripts that I need that will actually be of use to me.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
Or both. Go over here and look, and then we'll call it a day. Wolfsbane! Probably need to gather more of that. I haven't really seen a Wolfsbane. Alright, I think that's all I want to do. Look out on this fort. So I hope you all have a good one and take care. Bye-bye!